as well. Here comes Robert Hellenius, born in Sweden, currently lives in Finland. Either way, he is indeed a Nordic nightmare. Charles Martin, the former IBF heavyweight champion of the world, he wants to get back on top and hopes a win here in this one can send him on his way.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Åland Islands in Finland, a European heavyweight champion known as the Nordic Nightmare, introducing Robert Hellenius. Fighting out of the blue corner, from St. Louis, Missouri in the United States, here is a world heavyweight champion, introducing Prince Charles Martin.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. These uppercuts are scoring. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Misses with the straight left. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he misses with that straight left. These 2 were made for each other. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
If you're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching your every move, that every switch.
Nice counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. In that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round.
Here we go. It's round 2. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. He threw a punch and just got countered. Good defense on that left hook. Through the straight left, but it won't score. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nobody home with that hook. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. One punch could change everything in this battle. This round's still up for Baz with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Helenius in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, make it look so easy.
What you doing? You switched off completely. Switch on, switch on.
That's it. Now just stick a few body shots in there.
On to the third. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A perfect counter shot. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Misses with the straight left. He misses with that straight left. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Swing and a miss with that left hook. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
And down goes Martin. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Let's talk about Charles Martin that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
Stay down the middle. Can't miss it. Now good luck. Stay focused.
Listen, you switched off. What you doing? I need you to switch back on.
Don't be looking for that one shot or anything. Just set him up.
Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing.
And there's the bell to start round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Misses with the straight left. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. These are heavyweights. heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed... Whoa, wait a minute! Uh-oh, Martin in big trouble here. Disaster averted.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
How about that time counter shot? He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. And he scores with the counter. Let's talk about Helenius in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
What you got to do? Do what? Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't
Be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off. Win the round on you.
Back into the fray here in round 5. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Punch, counter punch. That right hook catching air. Beautiful counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They threw the hook, it didn't land. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Helenius in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
There's a lot on the line here.
Good man. You say focus? Good.
Don't let come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through.
Let's start the 6. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
He threw the hook, didn't land. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He needs needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Is he going to punch himself out, though? And Martin is down. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six. You are ready.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next? Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Charles Martin that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be we just saw.
I loved the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Fight that round. That's his round.
Just keep him on the end of that jab and you're getting your time in already.
Here we go. It's round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff.
Oh, no, I got to cut you off here, Johnny. The big fella, Helenius, in trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
B-Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Nice counter. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Misses with the straight left. Incredible work rate. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Martin dazed. Let's talk about Helenius in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Great round.
Come on, so we win this fight. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there.
That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there.
We don't care. Go out there and win this next round.
Change too much, just keep doing what you're doing, the gaps will appear. Just keep him on the end of that jab and you're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Now just stick a few body shots in there.
Go back and win the round, right? There's only one round that you've lost, don't we?
Good man. You say focus? Go on. Don't let him back in or anything.
Terrible round, that is. Come on, you let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy.
Not that one shot or anything. You set him up and you take him out.
Box him back together. Put him back on him this round.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to...
Don't let him coast through this round or he'll wind out.
There's the bell to start round 8. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
I think I'm holding on here for a minute. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Swing and a miss with the hook. Nope, that hook won't score. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Charles Martin just got clipped hard. No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.